Oh, Dad, I tried breathing. Oh shit. Okay. It's fine now. It's fine. Ooh. But yes, I am back. Finally. Finally. I was on a little hiatus. I was out of the house for 3 days. Take a little vacation. So now I'm back. I got a little bit to do this. I won't be able to get on tomorrow. But the day after that, we're going hard on Witcher 3 again. It's gonna be phenomenal. I'm aiming for like probably a good 5 hours if I'm lucky. But not what we're here for today. Tonight, I want to look at a couple things that I missed. I like to just kind of collect them as I'm going about the week. I don't sit down and watch the stuff. I just save it for later. And then I get on here and check out what I decided not to check out yet. Alright? Now, this first one though, we all seen it coming. We all prayed for it, except for me. Because I am a crossover hater. That's just where I'm coming from. That's where I'm coming from. I'm not a big fan of crossovers, especially in multiplayer games. Single player games, okay, what the fuck ever. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to put it in my game. But I have to see other people wearing it. Now, my one caveat has been Arrowhead. My one caveat, my one exception, or the most notable and respectful exception, has been Arrowhead in the way that they've handled every single one of these crossover events that they've done. What was it? Killzone, right? They did Killzone. They did Halo. Alright, and now they're doing Warhammer. Insane. Warhammer, who is about to be bigger than Star Wars, I might tell you. Okay, that's just where it's trending. Don't get mad at me. But Helldivers and Arrowhead actually do it in a respectful way. They don't just slap a Master Chief armor and you're running around with Master Chief now because I know Master Chief, but that's the green guy. No, we're not doing that. They will put you in as a grunt boy. Because guess what? That's what you are. You're a grunt. A pawn. A little piece. A sliver. Alright? You are a pebble in the catapult among 20 other pebbles that are getting launched at a wall. You might not even hit a guy. Okay? You might not even get a guy. You are the grunt. And if there's anything that can, I don't know, Venn diagram itself into Helldivers and that vibe, it's gonna be Warhammer 40k. Because the amount of soldiers that get absolutely propeller mode down is astronomical. Anyways, I'm done talking. Let's find out what they're actually doing. I do expect them... Oh, it's not on the right audio. Hold on. I do expect them to do it tastefully. Emergency broadcast. Like critical. Deployment authorized. Final checks complete. This is looking good. I already like it. It's already perfect. Now, as somebody who is slightly familiar with Helldivers lore, I am happy to say I would not even have been able to tell you that these are Helldivers armors. I just wouldn't be able to tell you. And that is exactly what I wanted. Or sorry. I couldn't tell that they were Warhammer 40k. I couldn't tell. But that's what we needed. That's what we wanted. That's what we even expected, honestly. So we got the green boy, who I think is going to look most like your regular basic army grunt. Anybody that knows more about Warhammer, go ahead, let me know what these are actually from. I'm just not familiar. Red and black, that could be like what was there, like a Death Guard or something. That sounds really generic, but there might actually be that in Warhammer. That is a huge possibility. But no, I'm digging it. And they got a melt. Do they actually have a Melta weapon? That's cool. That I'll fuck with hard. And I would see. Sorry. I would hit the black fit. Change the helmet. Got ourselves a sniper, boys. The Demo Trooper. Okay. This is a much better presentation when it comes to the actual Warbond itself. I like the actual work they're putting into showcasing the weapons themselves. And the way the actual presentation of them running up with it, zooming in on the weapon. I like that. So they're showing off the sharpshooter. That's the armor first. And then I didn't catch the actual gun's name here. Hotshot marksman rifle. Okay. The R/40K. I got you. And then we got our chunk boy. I'm not gonna lie, chest plate, not digging, not great, very nothing. But that might be how it was in the actual lore, so cool, whatever. Demo Trooper, alright. Hold on. I'm gonna do a bit of investigation here. What was it? Demo Trooper. No. Don't give me the... Is that... Oh, that's on... Okay, here we go. Okay, we got the actual figurine. Hold on. Gotta remember how to do this shit. You son of a bitch. You bitch. You raggedy... Oh, no. I keep pressing the wrong buttons, bro. Alright. Oh, it didn't even open. Wait, oh. It didn't come over. Oh my lord, what are you... You okay there, guy? I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm not fucking with it no more. But yeah, I seen the Demo Trooper. It looks exactly like that. Now, what is going to be the major difference between this and a regular fire mine? What's it gonna do? Is it like a heavy fire mine? Hold on. That was pretty good. It's exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted, dude. It's gonna be nasty. Now, what kind of stopping power is this gonna have compared to a regular ballistics weapon? Because that is usually my number one problem with fire weapons, is they have zero stopping power. Everybody gets to me before all of them die. The ones in the front burn to a crisp, but the ones behind them that weren't taking the damage, they end up being able to pile on and get to me. Alright? And I don't need that anime episode. Much more concentrated. Ooh, so you can really take out boys. It's probably going to be a strategy. Nice. New colors. You got your army green colors. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't do Space Marine blue. Blue is still a good color on the Heldivian. Nice. Very tastefully done. Very good job. Both with the presentation, the actual weapons, armors. It all looks amazing. It looks fantastic. The only downside is it's going to cost more than a regular war bond. Am I going to get it? Probably not. I've fallen off of Helldivers, unfortunately. But I came here to respect them. Because, god damn. So if you're still playing Helldivers, this is an obvious get for you. Because it actually looks like it has some really good weaponry. I don't know how many people use marksman rifles, but I like to pick them off a couple times here and there. You know, I like my marksman rifles. Mostly I used the, what was it, Coyote, the fire weapon. So I do like a little bit of, well, a little bit of like singe in my kit. Everyone, you know, at least a little bit. But hey, let me know what you thought about it. Okay. Do you still play Helldivers? I know they constantly update it. They show love. They got their mainline fan base. They're running their storyline. I think they're actually running the storyline a little bit better now. They're actually putting out constant videos on the updates. Respect on that too. But yeah, hey, I like it.
PlayStation.
Even today,
Okay, this I wanted to check out. This was a little bit of a longer one here. This was a little developer video that they put out for the Guns of Eschaton. Still don't know if I'm saying it right. But apparently, I was a little bit harsh on them in the first video. I thought about it a little bit. They're perfectly fine. Like, they're fine. But this is the last game that was worked on by the art director of the original Dishonored. The guy that birthed that oil painting beauty. Alright. He worked on this. And I say that heavy because they used his name heavy. They did. They dropped him right up front like, bah! Like, he worked on this. This is for him. They're showing him some respect for it. So, with that, I really hope they can actually put a lot of love into this game. It sounds like they got the passion. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
The End of the World is absolutely fascinating for everybody.
Right, obviously.
And it's very scary
Still waiting.
and it's very disturbing because this is where you touch eternity. It also reflects people's fears of their own death because that's a kind of the end of the world.
That's the end of your world.
Around.
I mean, isn't death just a self-apocalypse? That's all it is, man.
The world is dying.
I've seen that movie.
Hello, my name is Victor Antonov.
Hello.
A visual director, world builder, worked on many various.
Oh, this is the guy. Look, they got it by his name, 2025. Okay, all right, this is the man's I was speaking about. This is the legend right here. All right, this is the visionary visual director, Victor Antonov. That's actually pretty. Okay, hell yeah, brother. I gotta say, he looks like an artist.
Bigger and
And we got
smaller
the creative
projects. I'm working with
Fowd?
Eschatology Entertainment, which I'm a co-founder with Fouad Koulier,
Fouad.
and it's a brand new adventure for me, and we're gonna bring our first completely undisclosed project.
My name is Fouad Koulier.
How should I put it? I like that it doesn't seem like he's reading from a script. He's actually like thinking about what to say.
I'm a CEO and creative director of Eschatology Entertainment. We are working on our first debut project.
Although he
which
might be
is
looking
a,
down at
first-person Souls-like,
words right
made in
now.
the setting of apocalyptic Western.
Fouad is
Apocalypse Western.
the
Dope.
father of the project. He came
Biblical
with the conception.
apocalypse, seems
and
like.
of course he's the gameplay, what I consider genius and driver, and which is very important for the whole game experience. So we started
you
jamming
see
about
them.
having
Oh, you
really
see that little
crazy
smile,
monster
dude.
designs, really crazy
He
environment
respects that
designs,
man.
and something that's outrageous. It's like no big company right now
That's
would
cool.
take these risks, but they
Not-
worked actually.
Not like and I don't want to take away from their style at all. At all. It's its own thing. But it's like a block away from Burton, right? It's like down the street from Tim Burton. Like, yeah, that, like, the area does look completely different. Like, you could be down a street or two, and that boy will look different. But it's got some vibes. It's got some dark energy.
As soon as we started doing the sketches and the prototypes, we had this like awesome world of crazy.
Except I've seen the
monsters
gameplay.
and
This would be more like
environments.
more of like a
So
daytime.
basically, it's back and forth of a
lot of warm colors.
brainstorming, and pushing the limits up to the top.
I'm a big adherent of idea that when you're building something new, you need to do it's good in all pieces. All pieces must be coherent. We're building something like a totally new in terms of the gameplay. We find a way how to create a first person.
That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty cool. And how he's reminding me, how he's telling me, I think what they're saying, or what they were talking about there was, fuck. Got a splinter earlier. I think it's still in my hand. But, well, I went disc golfing, and then somehow that happened. But I'm gonna listen to what they said again here.
Brainstorming, and pushing the limits up to the top.
I'm a big adherent of idea that when you're building something new, you need to do it's good in all pieces. All pieces must be coherent. We're building something like a totally new in terms of the gameplay. We find a way how to create a first-person Souls-like.
First-person Souls-like. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm down for that. Revenant, I think, went for that vibe as well, except it was that third person? I might have still been third person. That was just Soulsy guns. But what I was going to say earlier was I worked at a factory with this other dude who was huge nerd, and we just decided to like brainstorm and come up with a board game, right? And this dude would have massive ideas, right? Because he was coming from a video game background, so you know, in his brain you could just do it, but we were trying to scope that down into a board game format, right? And he was like, we can have meteors shower out of the sky, and I was just like, okay, how do you do that on a board, brother? Like logistically, how like what's the ability gonna look like? Like leave behind craters? Is it gonna be like an alt? You could have like special tokens. In that case, you would have to have a special alt token for like each character, and they would each do something like you wouldn't even have to have that. You could build something different for each character, akin to Clair Obscur maybe, where they all have that through line gameplay, but all of them have a unique mechanic that you gotta play on top of the regular gameplay. But that was just ideas for that shit. Nah. It seems like, you know, he can have, it's similar in the situation where dude has these bombastic artistic ideas, and they're like, okay, all right, how do we video game that?
And for that, we need a special world, special setting, and special
And
IP.
torque it into a Souls-like.
Eschatology is the science and the study of the end of the world. I want to say that it's a very universal.
I'm not gonna lie. He does look like he studied the end of the world. It does look like he. Man, this is all a little bit more morbid now that boy's dead. No disrespect. But like they did this interview and he was actively talking to, like, did he know, bro? Did he know? I didn't look into how he died. I'm sorry. But
And the study of the end of the world. I want to say that it's a very universal science. It exists across all religions.
yeah. Yep.
Judaism, Christianity,
It's the number one question.
Islam, and all even multi-god religions. So I think it's like really one of the most important questions of humanity that many people other than the scholars are afraid to ask on or touch on, because it's, well, apocalyptic.
Yeah. It's
The
apocalyptic to your
Western,
psyche too.
Initially is an allegory of empty spaces, sort of like, you know, even great-grandfather
They use the mistiness to add atmosphere very well.
of science fiction, and
A lot of little trinkets,
the
bobs,
Western inherited the
details. Looks pretty good. That boy don't. That boy don't though. The rest of the time I was looking at like the wood paneling.
Orientalist adventure.
Oh, and I just noticed the water tower has a plank missing, which means this place do not get any moistness.
Like Lawrence of
Zero
Arabia and all the old
moisticosity.
stories where
Lucky pie.
Europeans went to look for adventure and a surface of sand and nothingness.
Yep.
It creates a big drama.
Them and
So we basically
the,
kind of
the
making
Spaniards.
a story about famous gunslingers of the West, like a Tombstone or a Deadwood, on top of the apocalyptic Souls-like demon-based mythology.
Bro, hanging cages, very Souls. Very Souls aesthetic. I like that they built skulls into the scaffolding. Right here, you see that?
Apocalyptic Souls-like demon-based mythology. So we're basically looking at the, let's
That
call
was
alternative
so
history.
fucking
What's
cool.
happening is Billy the Kid has a high-noon duel with Lucifer. And
What
that is a very
the Lucifer? The fuck did you just say, brother?
basically looking at the, let's call alternative
Sorry.
history, what happened. So we're basically looking at the, let's call alternative history, what's happening is Billy the Kid has a high-noon duel with Lucifer. and that is a way.
I'm so sorry. I don't. What did you say? I don't know. Something about Lucifer.
How to defining things that we are trying to create in terms of the player feeling and like emotion and intensity coming out of our Western.
We've invested with a lot of pleasure, a lot of time in deep research. The history of Texas, the history of the Gulf, Mexico
good.
Gulf.
Sir. Sir. That's the Gulf of America. The Gulf of America. Sir. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, that's one of... Yeah, okay.
And when you do this in depth, you discover miracle stories. So we're based on allegorical
I just noticed the sky is shattered, cracked, straight, like it literally. It's as it's as cracked as Janet Jackson, bro. Reflections are good as fuck.
Resemblances of real places, and we draw inspiration by every detail. Architectural structures, technology, topology, lighting.
Isn't it crazy? Okay. Think about this.
Topology, lighting. This is our foundation. Every detail.
Isn't it crazy that these, I don't want to get their lineage wrong, but these non-American designers, developers, artists are trying to pay better homage to America than American developers. It's so frustrating, dude. The last time we got like a good American-based game was probably Far Cry 5. Right? I would say so. God, I miss Far Cry. Was 6 good? I don't even know. I didn't play it.
Architectural structures, technology, topology, lighting. This is our foundation. Plus history, plus weaponry, plus a lot of mechanical elements. And on the top of this, starting to add the weirdness. And the weirdness we have a lot because our mountains go crazy, and we have volcanoes of strange corruption, and everything.
That moon's an eye.
Is twisted and unusual. I don't know if I should mention, but there's a trippy element in the Zhordovsky style.
So we have a big consultancy, a few guys who are on a contract on all the time, and additional advisors that we connect on a different place, because our main principle in terms of the design, every type of design, is that we're taking historical things and we're trying to first corrupt it and put in the apocalyptic setting, and the second point, to use it as a special tool for the game. So
I don't like the way his hips move.
And we're trying to first corrupt it and put in the apocalyptic setting, and the second point, to use it as a special tool for the game, so it will be felt.
Bro, that slinger gonna be quick.
As normal.
The design of all the weapons is
He's gonna
very
Tourette's you
meticulous
to
in
death.
sense of reloading, holding it, what part
Except
of the
he
game,
can't say it,
the
so
gun you
he's
see,
got to have.
and
He's basically got to have like sign language Tourette's, since he can't speak.
As a special tool for the game, so it will be felt by us as normal.
the design of all the weapons is very meticulous in sense of reloading, holding it, what part of the game, of the gun you see, And I mean, every detail matters.
Thank you, dude. Thank you. Oh. They just give a fuck, man. How often do you get a developer that gives a fuck? Instead of being like, yeah, we decided to do whatever the fuck we wanted with it. You know, the original context of the whole thing didn't need it. No. No. They dive into every detail, bro. The actual mechanicalness. I know it's not a word. But man. And again, this is all encapsulated by this being the final project that the original creator, art director of, art director? Main artist, I think it was art director of the original Dishonored game. So he is dead now. He died in 2025, R.I.P. But this is Boy's final piece, right? And I think he's doing pretty well. I do.
Both in historical mode and in magic mode.
Don't touch my gun like
that. It's a mixture of purely visual and aesthetic design and story design, plus function all the time.
The main core of our story in the game is a travel from the west to the east.
Sorry. I should actually listen to what the fuck he was saying.
Historical mode and in magic mode. So it's a real mixture of purely visual and aesthetic design and story design.
He's talking about mixing the two.
Function all the time.
It's not like Lords of the Fallen where you switch between the two.
The main core of our story in the game is a travel from the west to the east. It's kind of a
and it gets more industrial
one and the boss actual one. We have the goal to move our characters through the places of the US in a specific, let's call, order on his path. And during this travel, we want to show him what happened with
the storyline.
America after the apocalypse happens, how the world was destroyed around.
He said after the apocalypse happens. There was one moment in here where I couldn't even tell what he was saying. He spoke so fast. I rewound it and I still couldn't tell. I felt so bad. But no, a dude that can barely speak English gives more a fuck about America and getting it accurate than American developers.
And the boss actual one. We have the goal to move our characters through the places of the US in a specific, let's call, order on his path. And during this travel, we want to show him what happened with America after the apocalypse happens.
It looks just like America.
How the world was destroyed around him. And this passage from basically what
What is that? What are you? It's probably got eggs in it.
Wildlands to the place of the civilization and see, in the hope that the place of civilization survive more or protect more, but found an answer on at the end.
A very important point that the player...
You think the place where humans congregate is going to be able to be more protected by the apocalypse? And the breakdown of society? That's cute. I'm not saying he thinks that. I think he was just like saying that as the open question.
He's stuck between his memories and past life. He sees the world
because that's what a story can do the
memories
best.
Of his past.
Sorry, that's the best thing a story can do, is not answer the questions, make you ask questions. Not questions about the story, philosophical shit. Me? Who be writing this shit, bro? Oh, that reminds me of like one of them little symbols from that anime, Witch Hat Atelier. I've been watching that. It's a cute little anime. It's cool. The animation is nasty good. Yo, they did that to Jesus.
He's stuck
I've heard that story.
His memories and past life. He sees the world with memories of his past or present.
Bro, they just said population. Yeah. That implies that all 223 got zipped. More like zip tied. Look at that boy. He's right under me. Hold on, where's he at? Yeah, look at that boy. That's crazy.
Memories of his past or present, and the real world,
America.
and his journey through hell.
So it's gonna be like a Dante thing. Okay, I'm down.
There's pattern that I've seen in my life, that it's okay to be opportunistic when it comes to creative doors. I saw a message from a person I didn't know. I read the pitch, and it struck me right away. So
I will say, I've tried to do a lot of creative things, and fear has made me miss out on a lot of them. Not being able to open those doors has made me miss out on a lot of things, right? Like I've tried music, I've tried making like physical board games. I tried designing custom controllers, and a lot of it was kind of self-shot down at the time when I was trying to do it, because I didn't want to open them doors.
reply to
he's speaking
Flood right
truth.
away. Okay, there's mystical, epic, Western, apocalypse, Souls-like. So yeah, these are all the things that I did not do in my career so far.
Okay. So he literally just grabbed all the stuff that was unfamiliar to him, he wasn't comfortable with, like possibly scared him, was daunting. You gonna take on a Souls-like aesthetic, brother? You gonna take on Souls. That's a hard aesthetic to hit and not look derivative, right? Especially when you're openly saying, yo, we took huge inspiration from this series. You're guaranteeing people compare it, which is okay. I mean, that's fine. You I guess you're giving the audience more of a direct, relatable, real-life image of what to expect out of your game. It's just, yeah. He's putting himself up to high standards, but that's probably a good thing.
Things that I did not do in my career so far. So again, I like opportunities. So it's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, that's it, innit? That's it, innit? Fuck it, let's do it. That's the whole thing. I really liked this one. I love that they did this interview. I would actually love to see more of this dude. I wonder if he's like been on more things like that. He seems a very interesting character to talk to, and unfortunately, we won't be able to do that anymore. He is gone. He's dead. It's really sad because, I mean, obviously, dude is a huge creative, huge passion for his art, and it sucks that we won't be able to see any more from him. But at least we'll have this last send-off. I already have this game wish listed. It actually looks really good, and I'm not doing this just because of this whole situation. Like, actually, the game looks good. You understand? Like, do not get it twisted. Don't. This is down my alley. I will be getting this game. Will you? Does it appeal to you? Do you want a first-person Souls-like? Do you want a Western? That's kind of a niche that we don't get a lot either, you know? So, cool boy tackling it.
And this passage,
Let's see. I got something else
The
I was looking
internet
at.
is
Fuck off.
wild.
Fuck off.
Luckily, you can get
Dumb shit. Because I don't want to pay the money. But anyways, this his little indie game that's coming out. I literally just seen it when I was getting on here today to get this rounded up. So as much as I know about it is monsters. Let's see.
Rushing the serum drop! Stop us! We can't! Air support is
All right,
down.
looks janky as
We
fuck.
need something bigger.
Made by 5 people. I'm down.
He's leaking!
It's gonna be one with the homies probably,
Activated.
or it's just gonna be a fun one to try. Oh, the first one's a furry. Yo, it's not Godzilla. Very specifically. They were like, guys, how can we make a lizard but 0 copyright? How can we do it? So yeah, this is obviously taking inspiration from Rampage and King Kong games, stuff like that. Oh, it's gonna be a battler? Hold on. This implies I can play as the Beast.
They're pushing on the line!
If I can't, I'm not getting the game. If I can't play as the monster, I don't want it. I'm sorry. It's not nearly as appealing unless I can be the monster itself. I think they just confirmed. Beast Link coming to Steam this month. Man, I want a little bit more. I want a little bit more. They just insinuated at the fact that you can take control of the beast. So it seems like they've downed one already, or maybe you got a race to get it. Definitely a multiplayer game. Definitely PvP looking. He goes into the monster, it wakes up, and then people are like, fuck! I think this is gonna be a pretty good game. Fuck yeah, I do. But no. It does look fun. It does look fun. I just like that picture. It does look like it was made by one guy. I mean, and this is probably an AI image. I don't know, or maybe these are superimposed. But look at this dude, like he's trying his best, bro. You're not even shooting at the right monsters. They're all over here, brother. Come on. Oh, okay. Maybe he's shooting the little boys. Maybe he's shooting Aragorn's offspring or whatever they are. Looks alright. Wishlist it, maybe. If I can convince the homies. I am loving these aesthetics that are coming out. The PS1, 2 eras. But the fact that they're coming out with way more interesting shit than we would ever been able to have back then. Just with those aesthetics. Proving time and time again that style beats aesthetics every fucking day. Show 'em, boys. Yeah. This one I can get the homies on. 100%. Embark with your friends. And a frog. Upgrade your character with a frog. and save your realm from the frogs with wings. Bro, it looks good. It looks so good. Look, why your friend's got a sword up his ass right there? Hell yeah. Oh no. Oh no. So, my question is, I'm wondering, is it kind of running the 3D graphics with a digital overlay? Or are things rendered in pixel? I don't think it's rendered in pixel. I think it's repixeled. I think they probably did like more, I don't want to say basic, not basic graphics, but not as detailed graphics. And then they pixelated it. They pixelized. And then all the effects are low res and it just, the whole aesthetic sticks. I think it worked, the whole thing works. You know. I didn't expect it to take this long. Ingite the depths. Yes. I found it. Don't worry. Request access. Ooh, I'll try that. Yeah. Add to the wish list soon? Absolutely. There you go, boys. There you go, boys. Another friend game that actually is, I'm glad to say, pulling out its own aesthetic. You don't have generic Blob Boy as a companion no more. You got a badass knight that you're going to listen to scream like a girl before they die. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait to listen to my friends threaten the developers over a glitch. It'll be fun. He doesn't actually message them. He just tells us about it. It's so good. Anyways, Ignite the Depths. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Man, is there anything else that looks pretty crazy? The Gray State? Oh, I looked at this forever ago. Hold on, what is this? I looked at this forever ago. I don't remember too much about it besides the fact that it was a military shooter with a little bit of weird shit. Maybe a lot of bit of weird shit. But it's, I think the one, I shitted on them because it was just a really long name. It's called Rules of Engagement, The Gray State. I think they could have got away with just calling it The Gray State. I mean, good name. Big things have small beginnings. That's what I've been trying to tell her, bro. That's what I've been trying to tell her. Anyways. A lot of weird shit. It was a lot of weird shit. Yo, homie, if you seeing this, you know we're playing this, right? You know goddamn well we're playing this, right? What, just real life Helldivers? They on comic booked it? Just for that scene, it seems. They have a lot of other aesthetics. A lot of other, like drones and a fiery shipyard. puzzle balls. Maybe Hellraiser comes out of it or some shit. Oh, you got some Rainbow Six. Oh, you got some Kojima. I'm saying only good things. What good reloading. Fantastic reloading. I love the reloading. It's crazy how they reload. I'm just trying to praise them for everything because I want the game. I've seen many a version of this boy. I will say this one is not a unique aesthetic, but it's still good. Is my boy dissolving into light? Bro, that's literally how I envisioned the washer in the basement every time my mom told me to do the laundry. This one turning the light off at the bottom of the steps. That's what was coming after me. That's what I was afraid of. God damn. God damn. You got me. Ooh. Ooh. They always got me thinking about her, bro. That's crazy. Perfect. Perfect. Wait. A dev blog? New trailer, Enter the Horde of the co-op PvE? Yeah, dude. This looks just down me and my homies' alley. We are picking this up. I will force it down their throats. Shit, bro. I'm not lying. I'll buy them a copy. I'll buy that little bitch ass a copy. I will. Because I guarantee you one of them's going to be like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And I'll be like, wow. Here's no excuse. Here you go. Here's no excuse. So let's see what I got to say here. Welcome to our first dev blog for Rules. Okay. Oh, this is our first one, too. We introduced squad-based PvP mode. Wait, what? I can't even get the game. What are you talking about? Hunt, grow stronger, compete with rival squads for the Vertex. Today we're revealing a separate 3-player co-op PvE mode set in the same horrorverse. So, is Rules of Engagement a different game? This is the gray state. Rules of Engagement. It says free right here, but I cannot be purchasing it. It won't let me. Let's say it says PvP. Infinitum. The basics. Creatures from the gray state arrive with a haze and never left. That's just the flood. That's the flood. They seem quite comfortable in their new home. Okay. Drop shit on them. Drop more shit on them. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I liked all the other shit. This section, a field guide to the gray state. This just looks like Helldivers, but realisticized. Nah, this is what I'm interested in. I want more of this, like, inside aesthetic. This unique shit. Alright. That's what I want. Alright, I got the new trailer, the playtest, that's for the PvE. Okay, okay. I fuck with it. It's on the wish list now. That wish list grown, boys. It's getting bigger. And I blame all these fucking good developers that don't belong to giant corporations. Yes, looks very good. Yeah. Rules of engagement. Yeah, I think I watched the official gameplay trailer at some point or something. Maybe. Let's see what I gotta say. Use King Arthur growing up. What? I don't know what that means. What do you mean? I invite everywhere imaginable. Control meets Stalker meets Death Stranding. Death Stranding, I don't know. I did say Kojima for the aesthetics, so he might be referring to that. I've never thought that I might be scared for my life by a washing machine. I have. What you mean? You never been put in a washing machine before, bro? You never been? Oh, the Mist Behemoth, yes. Best game trailer I've seen in years. It looks good. It looks so good. Anyways. Yeah. I want to see the So that's actually all I got for now. This was never going to be a big stream today. That's going to happen in 2 days from now, or 2 nights from now. I'll be able to get on, do a big Witcher stream. It's gonna be that. So I'm gonna be getting off here. This was just a bunch of stuff that I was interested in, and I guess yeah, we'll do that next time. So if you came through, thank you. I appreciate you, and till that time.